All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Tuesday Night Principled Chiropractic Call from DE and Band of Brothers. I'm Dr. Brian Moriarty, your esteemed host for tonight's exciting call with the illustrious Dr. Walter Sanchez. And Walter's going to join us in just a minute here, but we have a couple of announcements here. First off, DE, Dynamic Essentials Spring meeting is upon us, guys. I think we're 2 weeks away, 2 weeks from this Thursday, something crazy like that. We're 2 weeks away, guys, from DE, not in Sarasota this year. We're in Clearwater. So if you have not made your arrangements, you need to get there now. So normally we would be in Sarasota, but they've got some crazy mask rules there. They wanted us all to wear masks during DE, and that just was not going to happen. So luckily, we had a great hotel idea by Araceli Martinez and myself and our FCS guys, and we got it moved over to Clearwater Beach, Marriott Sand Key, right on the beach. There it is. Look at that hotel. You got the Gulf of Mexico right there. You got the bay right behind the hotel. You got the incredible pool area with basketball in the pool. We're going to be having a blast there, guys. There's a circle. So that circle is the Sheraton. Can you see in that circle, guys? That's the Sheraton. So the Marriott is completely sold out. Our room block, every room, completely sold out for that weekend. But next door at the Sheraton, they are still giving us the DE rate right across the street, walking distance. So if you have not booked your hotel, that's where you're going to be. Same price, great hotel, beautiful hotel. I mean, phenomenal. But you've got like 24 to 48 hours tops. Once you hit April 1st, that hotel's gone. Okay, room block's gone, everything's gone. But as of right now, they are still letting us get DE rooms there. So if you haven't made plans yet, you need to get there now. Like, you should be booking that thing now. Contact Kat. She will get you set up over there at the Sheraton like she got me and my staff and my associates, and we're all coming. We're bringing a party there. This is going to be one of the biggest DEs in recent memory, guys. This is packed. There's 300, 400, 500 people probably coming here. I don't even know what the totals are, but we're going to be breaking records, packed in there. I cannot wait. This one's going to be a special one, guys. This is going to be one where it's like, I was there for the Clearwater DE. I was there for this special program. So please, guys, if you have not made your accommodations, contact Kat for a hotel and get registered, okay? Because the price is about to go up $55 here in the next couple of days. So if you have not registered, maybe you booked a hotel, maybe you booked your flight, maybe you booked travel, but you haven't booked for the conference, book it now because the price is about to go up $55 in the next 48 hours. So call Kat, go on the website, lifede.com, get registered immediately so you can get that savings and get locked in. We're all going to be there. We cannot wait. It is going to be the time of your lives, guys. It's really, really a special property. So get ready. DE, just over 2 weeks away. Can't wait to see you there, guys. The schedule is up on the DE website. You'll see various speakers to protect people's identities who are traveling with curfews and quarantines and things like that. But it'll have the layout for the hours and different bits of information. So check out the schedule if you need to, if you're coming in midway or leaving, you can at least get an overlay of where the conference is. All right, let's keep things moving here. We're going to get into our speaker here for tonight's principal call. Another one of our South Florida guys here, like myself. And South Florida, we've got quite a band of brothers down here. And this guy is at the pinnacle, if not the top. I mean, he's been kicking butt in chiropractic. I think he told me at D he was like 35 years in practice or something. He is breaking records, and he's like never gets old. He's just like young and full of energy, and his wife is amazing, and his kids are amazing, and he's like Walter Sanchez, man. That is the guy I aspire to be like. He is the king of Hialeah. He's hosting us with the Florida Chiropractic Society next weekend at his house to welcome Dr. Ron Oberstein, president of Life West. So if you're in South Florida next Saturday night, contact Araceli Martinez or Walter and get the details there. But we'd love to have you there for Saturday Night Live. Walter's going to speak as well. So it's going to be an incredible night. But without further ado, let's set the stage here. One of the nicest guys in chiropractic. He's going to light us all on fire tonight. From Hialeah, Florida, give it up for Dr. Walter Sanchez.
Hello. Hello, dear brothers. Welcome to my home.
Hi.
It's so great to and we feel really grateful and thankful to host you guys and to share our heart on chiropractic on our life, and it's an honor to be at this meeting tonight. It's kind of different when that's what I asked my wife to please, just in case if I forget something, to be right next to me, you know. And Brian, thank you very much for the introduction. And I probably will talk about how we stay on, right? And Catherine, thank you for everything, for putting everything together. I mean,
she's the best.
Someone's got to do it. Thank you so much. We're really grateful for everything you're doing. And we're ready for DE in 2 weeks. Okay. And I think what we need to talk is, how DE has done so much for us.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because as Brian was saying, I mean, every year, we keep breaking records, we keep coming up, we keep, and mainly is because we have a light that guide us, and it's every 3 months. We always showed up. We never left DE, okay, and we stick with it. I mean, it was like it's like salt for the egg, okay. It's like gasoline for a car, I mean, it's crazy. You can't miss the next DE. You can't, as Dr. C used to say back in the old times, you can't afford to miss a DE. Okay, and because one of the things that by just being a DE and being on top of these great generation doctors over there was that they were always focused on target, on bringing the message out. And I was able to see what I probably, if I wouldn't see it and somebody would have told me, I would have said, no, it's impossible. And what I'm talking about is just visiting offices. I remember when we finished school, I went with Dana Becher and
Steve Johnson.
Thank you, Steve. It's like salt for the egg, right? No, so it was Danny and Palmer Pete. We went to Michigan to visit Dr. John Hoffman, rest in peace, and Dr. Jimmy Gregg and Hank Cousinov. All these doctors that we used to hear listening at DE. And we were able to see how these people, they were flowing, They were flowing in their offices. It was packed. Dr. Grasson, Dr. Ribley, they were all had like a big practices. So we just, it was like a wow, so that got into our heads. And then we kept going to DE to listen to these speakers. I got hooked up with one of the greatest chiropractors ever, Dr. Joe Acruso, who just, oh my gosh, he just loved me into chiropractic. And, I mean, I got no words how big he was in my life as a chiropractor, as a family man, as everything. And he was incredible. And I'll never forget, the times that we used to break the principle. in the office, always talking about the principle, the principle, the principle. And believe it or not, like is there is a lot of young chiropractors. Believe me, it's never going to be the same. But the principle is not going to change. So that's what you got to, you have to serve the principle. As long as you serve the principle, you're going to watch creativity come into your, because there's creativity on the principle. And if you allow the principle to run your practice, run your life, beautiful things happen. Okay, you never go wrong. You always learn, and that's the thing. And one of the things that we have is that we are always learning. Today is it was better than yesterday, and tomorrow is going to be better than today, and we keep on learning. We keep on learning. We keep on learning, and what is so beautiful is that it's like painting. Painting a piece of art. When I go to the office, I just don't know. I just got to make sure I have my pencils, my coloring, the paper where I'm going to do everything. In other words, I got to be ready. You got to be ready to flow. Okay. And actually, like getting in the flow is what makes things happening. Getting in the flow at the end of the day is when you say, how did I do that? Okay. And the reason you were able to do it is because you were connected to that flow. One of the ways that I use to connect to the flow and to learn, is I'm an early raiser. I get up early. I'm always ready to listen to my innate. And innate is always teaching me, And then I like long runs because it always, as I'm running, I'm learning. And one of the questions that I had this morning on my run was, where is our position as chiropractors, in the world right now? Right now. And guys, wake up, If you notice our position, we are the light in the ocean for all the boats to come in. Our message is that there is no uncurable diseases, only uncurable people. And uncurable people is because why are they uncurable? Because they're disconnected, they're subluxated.
Especially now, no?
Especially now, exactly. But we have to speak up. We have to speak up. It's been a year and plus, and unless you can't, you have to come out of the closet and tell them who you are and what do you believe. And it's not an opinion. It is our way of being. One time, Dr. Cruz used to say to me, you can ask, how he used to say, he used to say that you can ask a Christian to be a Nazi. Okay? And what I'm trying to say is that we have to come out. We gotta empower ourselves. We went to school and we learned chiropractic, and chiropractic is about cause and effect. It's about subluxation. It's about innate intelligence. It's about setting innate free. It's about love, life. Nothing is bigger than life. It's about hope. The world needs hope right now. Are you with me on this? If you are that light, believe me, you're going to be attracting lots of people. There's tons of people looking for what we are. Okay? And what happened right now is because they're being brainwashed.
Yeah.
You know that. They're being brainwashed. We can't tolerate to be silent anymore. You need to get fuel on who we are and what can we do for people. What's our service? Chiropractic is a service profession. Now, hear me well, okay? You can't have a drifted mind if you're a chiropractor. You can't. You have to have an anchor mind. What I'm trying to say, you cannot be in one side and the other. You either are or you're not. Okay? When you have a drifted mind, you're gonna be sucked in because you're weak. Okay, I remember Dr. Sid at DE used to speak for 4 hours, and people want to get up to go to the bathroom, and he used to see them. I used to say, "Hey, where are you going?"
I remember.
You know, and I say, "I gotta go to the bathroom," right, Glenda?
Yeah.
And I say, "Weak. You can't be weak." And that's what's happening. I'm telling you, I'm in, my morning adjustments. I can't go to the bathroom.
What happened last month?
What happened?
The collections.
Oh,
We broke the record.
we broke records on collection.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And we keep breaking records. And believe me, that's not what we're aiming. We're just showing up. We're showing up. You know, I mean, our service is so huge, so huge. People are looking for you. Okay. And you know what? Is the value is so, I mean, what's the value? It's amazing, I mean, if you're taking care of their people's innate, it's so incredible just to be on the flow, on the zone, and when you adjust my first, second, third, you keep going, checking everybody and adjusting people. I cannot feel what they feel, but I can only feel what I feel. And I notice how my energy keeps going up and up and up and up and going from room to room nonstop. Okay. And you know what? You have to develop that flow. And to develop that flow is you got to get rid of bad habits. And when I'm saying bad habits is stick with adjust the subluxation and leave it alone and leave. You're going to be learning from innate like you won't believe it. Okay. But like no bad habits, because those bad habits, they're going to hunt you when you get after 30 years of practice. Okay. And when you teach someone, the first patient, if your first patient, you're teaching them, how you're not there doing what chiropractors should be doing, doing something else, talking so much, what happened? They're going to expect the same thing. And that's not what you do. Their experience is going to happen once you set their innate free. Okay, like I see people, getting their first adjustment, coming out, and I just got to keep on going. I know it. So it is excited just to be ready to to go into the practice every day. And like I say, you can't be weak, like it comes 11:30, 12 o'clock. I say, did you go to the bathroom yet? The patients ask me, I say, not yet, but don't put that in my head. I don't need to go. I just got to keep on going because we want to stay on the flow. You see, if you get off the flow, then it takes time to get in there again. Time and energy. So it is important to find the flow. Okay. And if there is any interruption, any breaks that you have, you'll watch. If you stay in flow, that little break is for you to start refocusing again, refocusing on the moment, on the present, on being right with the patient. Okay. And I learned all this at DE. And I can see right now, and going to DE is to take off all this stuff that you have, to be clear, to be a hollow vessel, and to allow that flow to go through you and learn from it. Okay. I got this pamphlet that I found. Got some jewels. This is BJ's. It's called Visions and Illusions, and it's so beautiful because it talks about without vision, people perish. Okay, and with vision, people lives. What's your vision? He used to talk about the people have the eyesight of a hawk and the vision of a clown. Do you understand? So we have to develop the vision. In the red book of DE, the first page, it says, Dr. Sid put out it's a little something to keep you focused. He said, a man without a vision, a man without purpose is like a satellite lost in the space. So we got to stay on the vision of the far. B.J. Palmer, on this book, he talks about the vision of the far, and he mentions how Jesus Christ taught us the vision of the far. But most of us are living the illusion of the near. Think about that, the vision of the far. And then he said he taught them to the 12 apostles. They learned it, but yet one lost it and went to the illusion of the near. Okay, so for all the young chiropractors, keep persisting, keep it simple. Okay, it's not easy, but it's simple. Remove all this stuff, all the negativities that you have, because you don't need it. They don't serve a purpose. Okay? Catch yourself. Start cleaning your head. Okay? Because your head needs to have beliefs that are constructive. Beliefs that set you free. You don't need limited beliefs. You need beliefs that can free you up. Like I say, getting better all the time. Okay, and the greatest teacher is inside of us. Now the question is, where is chiropractic now? What is our position? Look, they're advertising flights outer space, right? That's so cool. But you know what? We haven't even gone inside. And chiropractic is about going inside. See, adjusting subluxations, teaching the principle, being the principle, being witness of the principle, testify on the principle. What a service! How much value! The whole your community needs for you to believe in them
more than ever. Yeah.
And how you're gonna believe in them is by setting the power free. Setting that power free, adjusting that subluxation, allowing them to be free. See what I mean? Okay, that's being on the flow, being free is going to allow you to be the best that you can be. You cannot be any much better than that, because the power that makes the body heals the body. It doesn't happen any other way. We gotta stay on it. Stay on it. Okay? Be a master in your craft. Practice, practice, practice. Get ready. And like I said, all the young ones, keep persisting, keep persisting, keep persisting. No one day is the same, but it's up to you. If it is to be, they used to say in DE, it's up to me. It's up to you. It's up to you. You are responsible. You are responsible. It's the greatest thing to be 100% in your office. It's horrible not to be at 100%. Okay, but you must be, how do you say, cotejar?
No.
It's my dictionary.
Especially. Yeah.
You have to fall in love with the principle. There is no other way. Fall in love with the principle. There is no other way. Okay, and And like I say, you know, I mean, once you fall in love with the principal,
Yeah.
the rest is history. Because he's the principal is your teacher. And the sky is the limit. But you must have a vision, the vision of the far. The sky is the limit. This is all I got for you guys now. The rest is going to be at DE or at my house next week.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes. And I just want you to know that we love and we appreciate you. Okay. We're going to get ready for tomorrow. It can be that, you know, I'm so hyped already for what's going to happen tomorrow. I love it. You know, and it's an open book. And we're so grateful. We're so thankful for DE, Dr. C, Dr. Nell,
For you guys.
for you guys that are there. Because if you're there, there is no casualties, but cause and effect. Cause and effect. Remember, cause and effect. Cause and effect. And that's it. That's all I got, guys. If you have any questions, I don't know. We're here. You know, I still have a little time before I go to bed.
Are you sure?
And 1, 2, 3. Let's go chiropractic. Amen.
The Peruvian prince and his bride, Walter, Glenda, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You know, all these people showing you love on here. I think that these guys, if they're not already registered for DE, that's how that they can show you some love back, would be to get to DE, right?
Beautiful.
Then, exactly. They need to come.
Yes.
We need each other.
We do. And thank you for this beautiful message. I like this with both of you guys on here. This is kind of cool with with Glenda on there.
He's going to pay me.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Overtime. Walter, your passion for chiropractic is just amazing, and how you're, after all these years, you're still excited to go in for tomorrow. That's a DE chiropractor. Like when you're excited to go in after all these years, you can't wait. You know, it's so pure inside of you, and I love listening to your message, and with your bride by your side. It's truly an honor to host this call tonight, guys.
You see.
And I can't wait to see you guys at your house next weekend. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun there. You have such a beautiful home. Thank you for inviting us in.
Laura, she's coming, huh?
Maybe now she will be. Yes, she's on the fence here.
Tell her.
All right, she was gonna be the babysitter, but all right, maybe I'll pay a babysitter and bring her.
Hi, come on, Brian. I want to see her. Come on.
All right.
Yeah, Tracy might be coming.
What? Oh,
Trust
wow.
me, we try. Oh my gosh.
These are gonna be some.
We're gonna bring her
guests.
in by Mexico.
Yeah, really?
I say, okay, forget it, Peter. Come here. Yeah, bueno, let's see.
Oh, wow, that would be a great surprise guest.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing. So, thank you guys for sharing your heart and passion tonight. It was amazing. Great call.
Thank you,
guys.
Brian.
All right, guys. God
See you
bless.
next Saturday.
See you next Saturday.
And happy Easter.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, everybody. That's right.
Bye.
1, 2,
Vision of the
3,
far.
DE.
Yeah.
Take care.